No, I'm not Drewski, motherfucker. Even though I kind of look like that nigga, but fuck that nigga. That nigga weird. It's 140 characters. We starting off the new year the same way we did the old year. I'm gonna do the show by myself tonight. So if you tuning in and you know if you see me do the old shows where it was just me, comment, talk to me. It helps me do the show. I got a lot to talk about tonight. If you want to be on the show, I can put up the link right here. But it's 140 characters. Y'all ain't seen me in a minute. Well, probably since New Year's, but hey, I'm back. Still battling this macaroni shit. This COVID shit ain't no fucking joke. Or, as the hillbillies call it, just like the flu. Well, this flu is fucking me up. But we here. It's 140 characters, man. A lot to talk about. I'm trying to redo the set. As you can see, I got the Kobe shrine up. I meant to add more shit, but I just got lazy. I ran out of breath quick. Like I said, that Kobe shit fucking me up. I'll finish the set one of these days. But we here. New year. A lot to talk about. First of all, RIP Bob Saget. Bob Saget just died, man. What the fuck? Full House. America's Funniest Home Videos. They found him dead in a hotel. Damn. RIP Bob Saget, though, man. Bob Saget, a fucking legend. If you've never seen Bob Saget's comedy, it's totally different than Danny Tanner. You're going to get some curse words. Bob Saget was a fucking... I don't know if he was all the way funny, but Bob Saget was still that nigga. But RIP Bob Saget, man. A lot to talk about tonight. So if you're in the comments, please comment. Let me know. State your gang and affiliation. We here. I look rough right now. This is what battling Corona looks like. But we're gonna talk about it. But right now, I want to talk about some funny shit. Cause it wouldn't be a show about me if I didn't talk about these OnlyFans bitches. So a bitch who was selling farts and made $200,000 got hospitalized with stomach issues. Bitch, what are you? Look, if you're making OnlyFans money out there, I'm not gonna ever knock anybody's hustle getting any money. But what the fuck y'all really doing out here? You selling farts? There's a market for farts where you make $200,000. Like, niggas is that nasty. Like, I know there's Johns out in the world. There's Tricks. There's Johns. You make $200,000 off fucking farts on OnlyFans, and now you hospitalized. I can't even think of the bitch's name. I don't even care to look up the bitch's name. But now she's in the hospital because some nigga said, I like to smell Thai food, and can you make it extra spicy? Like y'all women are really putting yourself through this for $1? Come on now. That's some crazy shit. When I saw that shit, when I saw this bitch was making $200,000 from selling farts in a jar, I was like, shit is crazy out in the fucking world. What? I fart every day for free. This bitch made $200,000 off farts. Nigga, I sell farts tomorrow. But now the bitch in the hospital. I mean, that's the price you pay if you want to get rich. And every day I get on fucking social media, Facebook or whatever, there's always a new bitch with an OnlyFans. Is this what y'all doing? Y'all selling farts out here? Like, that shit is crazy, man. So RIP to her guts. $200,000 is gonna go to cover them doctor bills, yo. That shit's crazy to me. $200,000 for selling farts. Shit, I'd be a millionaire as much as I fart. My farts smell like straight eggs. If you want to smell Waffle House, nigga, I got the money for you. I don't give a fuck if it's male or female body. $200,000, $200,000 fucking dollars. Kiss my ass. It's 140 characters though, man. This is how we're gonna start the show. How y'all doing out there, man? Welcome to the new year, 2022. Already starting off on some bullshit. Straight up. We got a lot to talk about tonight, though. A fucking lot. Y'all see the name of the show? Low skilled workers, lower skilled workers. We're gonna get into it. Because just last year, motherfuckers was essential workers. Now they lower skilled. But we're gonna get into it. I love doing this show, man. Let me tell you why I do this show. Because I've caught myself doing it a lot, maybe this week, where I want to, like, I look at something, I see a story, and I want to comment on the shit, and I just erase the comment because I'm like, why am I going to argue with these people online? I don't have the time to argue with somebody about their bullshit ass point. I'd rather just do the show and get it off my chest than argue with some dumbass. Really? Like I know a bunch of my people that watch the show, they're probably sports fans. You see the shit going on with Antonio Bryant right now. Like I don't see how people are really blaming him, blaming his mind is gone. He's this, he's that. He's not. When has AB ever been about that bullshit? He's really showing us how much these NFL teams don't give a fuck about their players. Really? I don't see how people can call him crazy. I think he's actually smart. He walked off the field because he couldn't play. And they're trying to spin it as this, that, and the third. But he couldn't play. He couldn't compete at the highest level where he's playing at the highest level. I don't see how he's the problem there. Because he decided to leave. Because the coach told him get the fuck out of here. Because they were trying to inject him with some shit that's basically illegal. And he exposed that. But then you got all these assholes on TV, Ryan Clark, Stephen A. Smith, all these nut ass motherfuckers that really just are siding with the machine and not the player. I side with the player every day. If AB said he wasn't ready to go, why force him in? And then why try to paint him to be crazy? Bruce Arians, he came out with 2 different stories and nobody's talking about that. Bruce Arians, this is all bullshit. But how can you not side with AB? Now, granted, he does have a history doing some weird shit. But I'm not going to put it on CT and all this shit, man. He gave y'all the proof. He gave y'all the proof. But everybody's talking about AB. I've seen a lot of these fucking hillbillies out here. Oh, he's not a team player. He fuck you. What would you do at your job if you couldn't perform at your highest level? But they try to force you to do it. Well, what the fuck would you do? Say you got to make doors for a living and your hand get cut off. And they tell you that you still need to make fucking doors. What the fuck are you going to do? Like, I hate when people can't really put themselves in a position to even think outside the box of what the fuck would I do? This man is a receiver. His job is to run routes and catch the ball. He has a hurt ankle. If he can't run routes, I mean, that's not to say he can't catch the ball, but he's not going to be he's not going to be able to get open to do it. So I risk injury, especially when you're on a Super Bowl winning team who just won the Super Bowl. And you want to be here to help them. But you hillbillies want to bash them. Like y'all have ever even played a fucking sport in your fucking life. Oh, Antonio Brown, he's crazy. Shut the fuck up. Since when are we siding with the machine and not the player? Like, let's get real here. And they're talking about, oh, he left this much money on the table. I mean, this man, you're talking to a man who left $30 million on the table at one point for the Raiders. So you think he's really pressed about leaving $1 million on the table somewhere? You think that really bothers him? Like, it's just amazing to me how so many people on the daily, on this social media shit, Facebook and shit, bitch about their job. Oh, I don't want to go. Oh, my job is on some bullshit. Oh, I got to work these hours. But then talk shit about Antonio Bryant for walking off the fucking field. Or Antonio Brown, whatever his fucking name is. I can't even think of it right now because I'm slightly drunk. But it's 140 characters and you know how I get down. But how the fuck can you talk shit about your job and how your job treats you and act like you've never quit a job before? How you that holier than thou to act like you've never quit a job before? Can somebody explain that? When do I get paid to play at work? Again, Dana, yeah, of course, you know, he everybody can say it's a game and all this shit. Yeah, they exactly, George. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, football is a game, but it's a man's game. At some point, football transfers from being a boy's game to a man's game. And you're playing against grown men who can fuck you up. Yes, it's a game, but it ain't no game at the same time. I don't know anybody tough enough right now playing in the NFL. Now, granted, there's some people in my family who played in the NFL, some people who I know who have touched that level, but that's a very few. I can maybe name 3-4 people, not in my immediate circle, but people that I know personally who I consider a friend who have reached that level. That's it. And that's out of all the people that I've ever met, on top of all the people who I've ever seen play sports. So if he didn't think he was ready, he shouldn't be forced to go in. Now, him storming off the field, that's no different than a motherfucker throwing his McDonald's hat in the fryer with the French fries and walking off the line. It's no different. He did what he had to do. He said he couldn't play. The proof is in the pudding. He texted the coach before, hey, look, I'm still working on my ankle. I want to be there for the team, but I can't do it. They try to spin it. Oh, he was complaining about targets. He got the second most targets on the team behind Mike Evans. So it's not about targets. Tom Brady would have made sure he got his money. It's the fact that it really boils down to you're not going to talk to at least Antonio Bryant, who has money, and I'm pretty sure is well off. He doesn't need any more money. Same with Kyrie. Same with Aaron Rodgers. These people have money. You're not going to be able to talk to them any way you want to because they have money to be able to take care of their family. So past the money, what is it? You can't force somebody to go out there if their body's not ready. Now, granted, us Joe Schmoes 9-to-5 workers, we don't have that. But I'm not going to knock Antonio Brown for what he did. Ain't no way. He did what any of us would do if we had that position. If your job paid you enough to where you could say, fuck them if they ever did some bullshit to you, you would leave too. And that's anybody. That's fucking anybody. But these jobs don't pay you enough to say, fuck you, I'm gone. They pay you enough to say, we'll see you in 2 weeks. But you need the money from us again. We're going to pay you just enough to get through these 2 weeks. Just when it's about to, when you got to eat an Aaron cheese sandwich, here comes another portion of your money that you had to earn. Here comes another portion. That's what it boils down to. But we don't have that luxury. But we're talking about multimillionaires. You can't force them to do shit. You can't. Antonio Brown, if his ankle ain't right, his ankle ain't right. You can't force him to play. He's not worried about $1 million when he just left $30 million a year prior on the table. So it's not going to be about targets. It's about this is my body, and I'm not finna slave it for you motherfuckers to get a check. So I'm with Antonio Brown, and everybody else should be. I don't see how, just in America, period, you're not with the working man. How can you go home and talk so much shit about your job and then talk shit about Antonio Brown? He's basically the fry guy. He puts together the Big Mac at his job. Granted, he gets paid millions of dollars, but that's off his talent. And I hate when people bring up what these athletes make. These athletes are freaks of fucking nature. I'm sorry. I don't really pull this card much, but I have I guess what is it, step uncle, uncle-in-law? When is this by marriage? It's an uncle-in-law, right? I got an uncle-in-law who played in the NFL for some years. And this is a grown man. 6'6", 2-something. He's probably 3-something at one point. That's a grown man. That's NFL for you. That's what the NFL is. So if somebody don't feel right to get hit by somebody that size, leave him fucking be. But Antonio Brown's not the problem. The problem is these coaches. The problem is his system. I feel what Kaepernick was saying when this is modern day slavery, because it is. Look how Antonio Brown is being railroaded. For what? We're railroading them for what? But we're supposed to be working class people, right? Most of us. I know a lot of my fans are working class people. I hate calling y'all fans. I know most of y'all characters out there is working class people. So how are you mad at the working man? So you signing with your supervisor. So when somebody quits, you on your supervisor side, even though this motherfucker just told you, hey, they treat me like some bullshit over here at the job. But you signing with your supervisor, nigga? I'd never side with my supervisor. My supervisor sit on his fat ass and don't do shit. Shit, he don't help it, and we short staff, and he don't do shit. So when somebody quits, I understand. I'm not gonna be like, well, there goes another one. He should have listened. Fuck that. That's what the fuck y'all doing. But y'all don't see that. He's Antonio Brown. He's a nigger. Oh my God. Like, the fuck out of here, man. Y'all know what it is. If y'all could quit y'all's job the same way AB did, y'all fucking would. Because y'all talk about it every day on Facebook. I see it every day on Facebook. Everybody complain about their job. We just watched the man walk out on his job and y'all won't side with him. So shut the fuck up and go make a Big Mac. Go put a 4 for 4 together. Shut the fuck up. If you can't side with AB, then you deserve to get fucked by your job. You deserve the minimum wage. Period. AB, I'm with you. I support you. Every day I go to my job, I wish I could walk off that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie right now. With this Rona shit, I ain't been working 2 weeks, man. I'm enjoying it. Now, granted, this Rona shit is kicking my ass, but it feels good to actually get a break from work. Because I guess any job you can say, but mostly in America, it's not set up for any leisure time. Like, I had time off saved up to where I can make up for the time I'm missing now, but it shouldn't be like that. But I feel like I'm at work more than I'm at home. But I only work 15 days a month, so how does that work? But, hey, we with you, man. All these blue-collar Americans, they should be with you too. But nah, they get on Facebook, they get on social media, and they bash Antonio Brown for doing what the fuck they talk about doing every day, quitting their fucking job. But then you do it, and it's a problem because you make millions of dollars. That's fucking nuts, man. But y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. Am I tripping? I don't think I'm tripping. But I've had to get this off my chest for a minute. AB didn't do nothing wrong. Oh, he was jumping around. He was doing jumping jacks. His ankle don't hurt that much. Shut the fuck up. How you gonna talk about another man's pain? That's two things that really get on my fucking nerves. You talk about what another man's going through in another man's pockets. Worry about your fucking self. Thank you, George. George Beamer, by the way, man, that's my people, man. He do music. I can't think of the track that he just put out, but y'all go fuck with my man George, man. That's my people, yo. I'm sorry what I did to your knee back in the day of Fun Challenge, George, but you've always been my man. You and James, yo. I fuck with you heavy. It's 140 characters, though, man. I got a new mic. I'm holding it. I feel like Johnny Carson, low-key, because I want to sit it somewhere, but my table's too low, so I got to hold it. I still sound crazy, man. This COVID shit, man, is really... This COVID shit's really whooping my ass, man. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Like... I want to talk about that for a second, and that's going to segue into the meat and potatoes of the show. But, yeah, man, for all you hillbillies out there, rednecks, stupid motherfuckers who get y'all information from a meme, who are saying that, oh, it's just like the flu. Oh, it's just like the cold. Y'all talking, listen to me. I never get sick. I've never been sick. I just talked to my mom the other day about this. She never had to write a sick note for me. I never had to go to the hospital. I never had the flu, pneumonia, none of that shit. This shit right here, I wouldn't put on anybody. The first day when I was really fucked up behind this shit, I'm pretty sure I ran a temperature. I couldn't find a thermometer in the house, but I was hot as shit. I'd say at least 100, 101, maybe even 102. But I had cold chills. I hate to expose this much of myself, but fuck, it's my podcast and I'm talking to y'all. But like I've had withdrawals before from like maybe like drugs. Like I used to be a heavy cocaine user, and I've had withdrawals. When I lived in Texas, it's 90 some degrees outside. I'm outside in a hoodie because I'm just having cold chills. My homies are looking at me like I'm crazy. Why you got a hoodie on, niggas? I'm fucking cold. I'm fucking having withdrawals. It felt like that in a way, but I haven't done shit in a while. But to be that hot and to get out of bed and just be that cold and I got the Bambi legs. Like I can barely make it to the bathroom just to even take a piss, and I just gotta lay back down. It was rough. And then it gets worse. That foggy mindness that they talk about, that shit's almost scary, yo. It's not even almost scary. It is scary. I went from every time I turn my head, I'm getting dizzy. Like even if I slightly turn my head, and like I called into work one day, like the first day I called into work, I made up some bullshit just because I was like, I didn't want to admit to myself that I had it. So I made up some bullshit just to be able to go back to work the next day. I go to work the next day. Just the drive there was scary because at points of the drive, I'm just like, yo, this is fucking like, where am I going? Like I'm just driving. I'm not paying attention. Like I probably could have killed somebody if they was out in the middle of the road because it's really like I'm looking at the road, but my mind's not focused. It's like it's almost concussion-esque. Like something's not right. Like I'm looking at the road, but it doesn't feel like I'm driving. But I go to work. I try to work. I work maybe 7 of the 12 hours. Like I really try to push through, but eventually I was just like, yo, I gotta go. But like just that feeling, I wouldn't put that on nobody. This is nothing like the flu. I don't want anybody to get it confused. Don't listen to these fucking hillbillies out here and these meme warriors who get their fucking information from a meme. I went to school with most of y'all motherfuckers. Most of y'all was fucking stupid. You hear me? Like, I don't mean that in a bad way either, but just most of y'all were fucking stupid. Y'all didn't know y'all asshole from y'all ear hole. But then y'all get on Facebook and try to tell somebody about this corona shit when y'all even had it. This is coming from me who is still battling with it right now. Not being able to taste, not being able to smell, it's weird. It's a weird sensation. But when you really think about it, it's like, what the fuck? Like I really still can't taste much. I really still can't smell much. It really fucks me up. And it's getting to the point where I'm getting kind of mad. Like at first I was like, maybe it's just all this buildup in my chest why I can't. But now that the buildup's gone, I still can't taste and I still can't smell, or it's slightly, it fucks with you psychologically. The biggest thing though is really trying to breathe. Like I'll run around the house trying to run away from my dog. I'll run around maybe 2 times and I'm out of breath. Now, I don't know how many of y'all are athletes, but for all my athletes out there, imagine running 3 gassers straight. Like maybe you get like a 15-second break, 30-second break in between. Imagine running 3 gassers straight and you still have your helmet on. That's how it is to breathe for me. And it's been like that for 2 weeks. So for all you fucking rednecks out there, all you hillbillies that want to say, oh, it's just like the flu, it's just like the cold, suck my fucking dick, because it's not. I'm still struggling. There's nothing else I can say, because I know black people take a lot of shit serious. Period. Black people took swine flu serious. Black people take everything serious. It's you hillbillies who think you know more than what you really fucking know that are pushing this bullshit narrative. It's nothing like the flu. It's nothing like the cold. You're talking to somebody who never gets sick, who is healthy, and now I struggle to fucking breathe. Now, granted, I don't know, most of you dicks and be, well, you smoking, you nigga. I played pickup basketball recently and wasn't even out of breath like this. This shit has sat me down and humbled me. The invincibility that I felt before I caught this shit is gone. This shit gives you a whole new outlook on life. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. This shit really makes you think about your mortality, nigga. Cause I don't have that invincibility no more. I don't feel it. Now I really got to move different. I need people to stay the fuck away from me, cause I don't want to go through this again. I've never felt that weak, and I don't get sick. Now I'm saying this all just to say, cause I want to say it was like a New York governor or mayor, some shit like that. I know it happened in New York, who is now downgraded essential workers to lower skilled workers. I'm sorry. And I know I'm calling y'all hillbillies and rednecks, but y'all know y'all my people. But if you're working right now, and I'm talking like 9 to 5 work, I don't care if you dipping fries in oil or dipping dicks in paint to paint, dildos and shit. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. If you're out here working right now, you're not a lower skilled worker. You're the reason America hasn't fucking crumbled yet. You hear me? It's not these motherfuckers in suits who are hiding off somewhere. It's not your fucking supervisor. It's none of that bullshit. If you have to go to work every fucking day, you're still essential. And you are the backbone for the reason why America hasn't fucking crumbled yet. So for this asshole to call people who work, who saying, oh, if you work in a restaurant, if you do this, you're lower skilled. Lower skilled? Has anybody ever worked in a fucking restaurant before? You know how fucking hard that is? I worked in multiple restaurants. I will never go back. Not because like I can't handle it. It's the fact that that's some of the hardest work in fucking America. There's nothing harder than being a line cook on a Friday at any restaurant that you work at that's popping. Argue with me that. For all my people that are line cooks, all that shit, who's ever worked in a restaurant, what's harder than working in a fucking restaurant? And you're going to sit here and call these people low skilled workers. Are you out your fucking mind? Everybody who has to work right now in America, please understand that your importance to America. Without us working, because I still work too, but without y'all working, America wouldn't be shit. There would be no income coming in. But these people don't give a fuck about you. And that's what you need to understand. These people don't give a fuck about you. It's time for us as Americans. It's time for us as a whole to find our own niche, our own hustle, and make money outside the machine. Like Antonio Brown. It's crazy how I can segue this shit and put it all together, and I ain't even playing this. But it's time for us to make our own money. Because these people don't give a fuck about us. Let me tell you about my journey through this shit. So I get a call probably about 4 days ago. Yeah, about 3-4 days ago from the HR dude at my job. First, he's like, oh, you're positive. And as soon as he said that, I felt like Magic Johnson felt when he got that phone call that he was also positive. I was like, positive what, nigga? Like, fuck me. He's like, yeah, man. Test results came back. You're positive. You got COVID. We need you to stay home. All right, bet. Cool. I'll stay home. He said, we need you to come back on the 11th, take a test. All right, bet. Cool. Hang up. That's not the news I wanted, but I'll take it because I know I'm fucked up. But then the next day he calls me. Oh, hey, I got good news. So we're following new CDC guidelines. So like, give me a call back. Maybe we can get you to work sooner. I'm like, nigga, so yesterday I wasn't supposed to come in for a week because of these new CDC guidelines, maybe I can come to work sooner. So I didn't even call the nigga. He called me like in the morning. I didn't even call him. I go out probably around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, go get me and my girl some food. He calls me again. Same bullshit on the voicemail. So I'll call him back. And he's like, oh yeah, man. So we called you. We're following new CDC guidelines. And we have a bunch of tests pending. We're just trying to get people back. And your test is pending. And he's like, oh no, actually, no. Yours was positive, right? Yeah, I was positive. Oh, well, how do you feel? Fuck you mean, how do I feel, nigga? Do you think I feel any fucking different than yesterday? I still can't breathe. Well, we're not trying to rush you back. Just, if you're not feeling that bad, then maybe, we can get you tested, get you back. Get the fuck out of here. All y'all care about is money. Y'all don't care about the fact that I still might be positive and pass the shit to everybody else who works around me. but I'm a lower skilled worker, right? But my fat ass supervisor won't get out his office and do this shit. But we're lower skilled, right? But I can do everything my supervisor can do, but he can't do shit that I do. How am I the lower skill? Can somebody answer me that? How am I the lower skill? I've seen my supervisor try to do what I do. He about died. He told me don't ever leave him alone again with doing what I do because he can't do it. His fat ass broke a sweat. Damn near died. So all these jobs who act like they care about you, they don't give a fuck about you. So why not make money on your own? Because these lower skilled workers that they try to call us now, last year was essential, now it's lower skilled. Well, without us essential lower skilled workers, there'd be no fucking America. We'd be Iraq. We'd be Afghanistan. Third world country. You understand me on that? There'd be no money coming through America without us. So how fucking dare the governor, mayor, whatever of New York, and any of these other motherfuckers who wear suit and ties every day, who hide behind a fucking desk and money, tell us what the fuck we are? When the working class in America is the reason America still fucking thrives. It's the reason why people haven't started robbing the rich yet. That's why we still have to work, because if we don't work, then the rich gets robbed. We're not going to rob each other, but motherfucker, you about as broke as me. Why the fuck would I rob you? That's what's happening in America. And I know this is supposed to be a comedy show and I'm supposed to be like cool, but I'm still a little fucked about this Rona shit because we got to figure this out. We ain't even going to war behind this. Was it released? Was it man-made? It don't matter, but somebody got to answer for it because I'm fucked up behind it. I still struggle to breathe, and I was not like this before. So I'm trying to be cool about it. I'm trying to be fun. I'm trying to be funny, but it's fucked up. It's fucking me up. But we need to get back to the point that if you still have to work now, understand your importance in this world. You didn't have to go to college to be important. All these people that go to college and think they higher than thou, suck a fucking dick. You're in nothing but debt. If you're working to this day, you're beyond essential. You're what is needed in America. Period. Without motherfuckers working, making Big Macs, making fucking doors, there'd be no America. We'd be Iraq. We'd be Afghanistan. And we'd be robbing these rich motherfuckers left and right. Us working is keeping us off their ass. And that's the bottom line about it. Because these motherfuckers do not give a fuck. Your job does not give a fuck. Every job you go to now, you're working around somebody who probably got the shit. They got the macaroni. Straight up. They got the Omarion. They back there dancing. You got to work around people like that because your job don't give a fuck. I learned that out the hard way this week. My job don't give a fuck. You should have heard this white man on the phone. So, do you still have symptoms? How are you feeling? Nigga, didn't you just call me yesterday? Didn't I just tell your stupid ass that I still am struggling to breathe? Do you think that fucking changed in a fucking day? Like, you stupid fuck. Like, now, granted, I got to go to work and get tested where they do the rapid test. But when I took the rapid test, I was negative. But then we did a send-off test and I was positive. See, I want me to come and take a janky-ass test that don't work just to say that I'm good, even though I might not be good, and give this shit to everybody else at work just because y'all short-staffed. If y'all short-staffed, I'm sorry, then maybe some of these motherfuckers in the office need to come down here and pack a box. But maybe I'm tripping. I'm not going to name where I work because, I still need a paycheck until this comedy shit take off. But maybe that's how it should be. But I work with a bunch of hillbillies who don't, they ain't got no fucking backbone. They don't want to say that shit. But I say it. It's all the 40 characters, man. How y'all feel about it? What's your job doing? What's your job's COVID policy? I'm drinking this white girl shit. It's called Beatbox. This is called Beatbox Cranberry Dream. They're not a sponsor of me, but if you want to go drink them, go drink them. This is some white girl shit right here. Best served chilled. Yeah, this shit decent. This shit was made by white women for white women, but my black ass gonna drink it. Now, even as we do the show, I'm still struggling to breathe. So that let y'all know my dedication and my love for y'all, because I'm still like short of breath. And I really don't like it, man. Hey, George, I'm glad for you, man. Quit your job, man. Don't work for these people, man. Work for yourself. Find your niche in life and make money. There's too much money out here. This is a perfect segue. This is perfect. It's too much money out here. Everybody's making money on the internet nowadays. Why you still gotta worry? You gotta bet on yourself. George, he's bet on himself. I've seen him do it. I've seen the music he's posted. That's my guy right there. He's bet on himself. I know a lot of people bet on themselves. I bet on myself. I put a lot of money and time into this show. But I've got other ventures that I want to do. But people are getting famous off the internet like it's nothing. Y'all seen the dude who got beat up by his baby mama? Don't you love when I come around? Did she hit him? That dude's making money now off domestic violence. That ain't crazy to nobody. His woman beat his ass. Domestic violence. And he's making money now. And he just got to do the same thing every video. Don't you love when I come around? Get hit in the head. You know how much money he's making? My boy James is here. Yo, what's good, James? It has been a minute, my brother. I'm glad to see you, though, man. What's good, James? We back in here. But please, man, don't let these motherfucking corporations use you. Y'all saw what AB did. You should do the same. Don't let these motherfuckers use you, yo. There's always a niche online to make money. That's what we're moving into. And they want to keep you separated from that. You bash your baby daddy online, make a TikTok and bash him and see how much money you make. Because y'all lonely bitches ain't alone. All these bitches want to bash their baby daddy. Lead the way, bitch. Or make an OnlyFans and sell it to the local niggas in your town and get your rent paid for 6 months. I don't know what to tell you. But we're not essential, but we're not lower workers either. We're just the only reason that America is still thriving. Now you can say, oh, they brought basketball, they brought sports back. It's whatever. That's entertainment to keep you on your ass and keep you broke, keep you watching TV. But to tell you the truth, these people don't give a fuck about you. There's no plan for this virus at your work. If you got the shot, then you don't know you have it. Then you pass it on to people who don't have the shot. And then they miss work, get fired. Now, guess what? Y'all down 6 people, and y'all have to work with less people for the same pay. Hey, thank you, my brother. Hey, I'm going to finish my Lakers setup. I meant to do it today. I just got lazy. I got the championship t-shirt, and I got the Mamba Forever t-shirt. But I just wanted to see what this looked like on camera first. So I'm going to put them on both sides of this. But thank you, though, my brother. Thank you. But that's how they want to do you. That's basically what it's coming down to. The vaccinated is going to get the unvaccinated sick, and they're going to be out of work so long that they're going to get fired. So then you're only going to have vaccinated people working, even though y'all still will have the bullshit in you. But the unvaccinated people, y'all going to have to figure it out. Like me, I ain't put that bullshit in me. I had a real ass conversation with my grandpa the other day. It started off as jokes, but then he really got serious with me about, maybe you should take the shot. And I'm like, dog, regardless if I had or didn't have it, I was going to get it regardless, because people, even with it, still get it. And like, I know you're worried about me. I know my family's worried about me. I wish my mom wouldn't have told everybody when I told her, because everybody started to worry about me. But it's like, man, I'm good, man. I'm ready for whatever coming with it, man. Everybody got to kick the bucket. If I go, I go. But luckily, I didn't. Now, do I have lingering, symptoms from it? Yeah, I do. And that really fucking sucks. I'm still struggling to smell, still struggling to taste, still struggling to breathe, but I'm still here. But I'm not going to put no bullshit in my body that the government enforce. Like, come on now, especially if you black, you've seen the shit they've done to black people. They injected us with syphilis at one time just to see what happened. Didn't even tell us about it. And I'm supposed to trust this bullshit? No, I'm cool with it, man. Y'all can follow suit all you fucking want to, but I'm not. Like I've always said, like I've told the people around me, if it really comes down to it, I'll hustle these jokes online. I still owe y'all a fucking virtual comedy show, which is coming, but the week that I was supposed to do it, the day that I was supposed to do it, this shit hit. And I don't know if y'all know about that foggy mind shit that hits, but you really can't think. I'm still struggling to think. Like I don't even think like I can't think of my jokes quick enough. It's just I'm just really fucked up. It's sad. I don't feel like myself. Like I just feel off. I'll get up for a few hours. I'm chilling, but I just don't feel. I don't feel like Jordan. And it's weird. It feels like they took a superpower from me, man. If y'all ever seen Space Jam, I feel like the Monstars and came down and took my powers, man. That's why I don't wish this on nobody. This is not no shit that the weak-minded can really handle. Yeah, man. I got the vid, man. Now I gotta go get tested in about 2 days to see if I'm still positive. But yeah, I've had it for a while, man. I've had it for about 2 weeks. That's just really whooping my ass. I'm slowly getting back to me, man. I still owe y'all a show, man. I still owe y'all a lot, and it's coming, man. I promise. But getting COVID is something that I never really anticipated because I don't get sick, and I've always talked shit. I mean, at the place I worked, there was 2 COVID outbreaks, and I never got it the first or the second time. So I was like, okay, I guess it can't happen to me. But then it did happen to me. So now we go from there. So I'm just keeping it strong, man. For real. Yeah, man, I'm good, homie. I'm always gonna be good, man. Like I told my grandpa, man, I'm a gangster, man. It's gonna take more than a fucking pandemic to take me out, bro. I've been through a lot. It sucks right now. I'm still struggling to breathe. Even talking to y'all right now, I'm still struggling to breathe. I gotta sort of like pace myself when I want to go in, but I mean it's cool, man. Thank you for the support. I'm here, and we're gonna stay here, man. It's gonna take more than that bullshit to take me out, man. I promise you. But for everybody who's lost their life to it, everybody who's battling with it, all you dumbass hillbillies who call it just like the flu, it's nothing like that. It's something totally different. My co-host, she is downstairs. She has to actually work tomorrow. I didn't want to keep her up late because I didn't know how late the show was gonna go. I just got done doing my boy's show, Smoke One with Your Boy. If you're listening to me right now, go follow them, man. Smoke One with Your Boy. That's my people. I like on some no homo shit. Like I love them niggas, man. That's my Florida niggas, man. We always geek. It's always a good time. He got the music over there. Over here, you get the jokes. We a perfect balance, man. That's my people, yo. Smoke One with Your fucking boy. Also, Point Blank Period podcast. That's my girl's shit. CCC TV. That's my girl. She's staying on Brother Polite ass. And then you got me, man. 140 characters. We a nice little community right here, man. We should all do one channel together. Yeah, man. That's how we get down, man. I love my girl too. I gave her the night off. If you've seen, if you go back a year from now, actually, and you watch the beginning shows of what I did last year when I really started getting into it, I did a lot of shows by myself. So it don't throw me off to do a show by myself. It really don't. I'm cool with doing a show by myself because really I just hold in a lot of shit that I want to say to these dumbasses online throughout the week. I turn it into a show. There's been a lot of times this week where I wanted to comment on somebody saying some dumb shit, and I stopped myself. I was like, save it for the show. So it don't bother me to do a show by myself. While we here, by the way, also, because it's tomorrow, the bitch ass nigga that supposedly killed young Dolph, even though we're pretty sure it's him, he got to turn himself in tomorrow, man. That shit hurt. Yeah, man, they do their thing over there, man. They do their thing. But I hope justice gets served for this hoe ass nigga that got to turn himself in, who I'm more than sure is the nigga that killed Dolph, man. And a lot of people, I know a lot of people was Dolph fans, and if I get to talking about Dolph, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, you just riding away," but no, it's really not. If you ever rode with me in the Lancer or even the fucking Taurus, like I listen to Dolph. Dolph, my nigga, Dolph my fucking lock screen right now, yo. Just to remind me, like, nigga, you got to keep doing this shit. Even how you feel right now, you still got to keep doing this shit, man. For real. Like, Dolph was my guy, man. When Sydney told me that, my girlfriend, co-host, when she told me that shit, like, she woke me up out my sleep and told me. And like, I just paused for a second, and then it finally like clicked in my head, like, yo, she just told me that Dolph got killed. Like, I cried. I cried. I cried for like a whole day. Like, I really, like, you gotta understand, I'm from Virginia. Tennessee is the neighboring state. He right there, basically. On top of that, that's really the only artist that I've really listened to in the last few years, other than Kanye. It probably be Kanye and Dolph. That's the only two artists I check out for. And then to be told that he got killed, that shit really fucked me up, man. Just the fact that that's another black dude. Yeah, she woke me. She woke me up and gave me the news, yo. Like, I'm dead asleep. Just got done working a shift, and what's even more fucked up, because I fell asleep in my gaming chair, and like at the time that I fell asleep, he was an hour behind probably. So yeah, like I fell asleep probably like an hour before all that shit happened, man. So I got to sleep maybe about 4 hours. It was like I remember she woke me up. It was nighttime. She's like, "Jordan, wake up," and I'm just looking like, because in my mind, like, I'm still groggy, and she's like, "Jordan, you're not gonna believe it," and I just like rolled over, look at the time, because I think I got to go to work, but it's my day off. So I look, and it's like 5 something. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, whatever. I'm like, "All right, what's going on?" She's like, "Young Dolph got killed today," and I'm just like, "What?" She's like, "Yep, Young Dolph got killed. He got shot in the head in a cookie store." And like, I'm still half asleep. So like, I roll over again, and like in my mind, I'm all those words that she just said to me is just like bouncing off my mind, like, Young Dolph got killed, shot in the head, cookie store. And I'm just like, what? And then all of a sudden they all just click at once. And I'm like, yo, Young Dolph is fucking dead. He got shot in the head. And I just put my face in my pillow. I just started crying, yo. Like, seriously crying. Like, she looked at me, she's like, "Are you crying?" I'm just like, "Bitch, I can't talk right now. Like, you don't understand." Like, I don't even want to say like love for the nigga, but like how much I'm a fan. This is an independent black man making money, millionaire, taking care of his family. Same with Nipsey. But when my roommate called me, told me Nipsey got killed, I didn't cry, but it fucked me up just for the fact that like I've always been a fan of Nipsey and what he does. Just any independent black man making money is like, it just hits a soft spot with me, because that's what I'm trying to do in a way. Now, granted, I've done the music shit, but I gave that up. Like now, I found my niche in life. I make people laugh. I want to be a comedian. I want to do this comedy shit, but I also know that there's people that I need to take care of while I'm here. Oh no, she knew how serious it was to me, homie. Her words to me was like, "I wanted to tell you before you got on, Facebook and saw it." So like, I respect her for that. I give her love for that. But I mean, it really fucked me up waking up to that news that like a nigga that anytime anybody's ever asked me about any new artists or who are you listening to or who should I listen to, I've always told them, Dolph, go listen to Dolph. I don't listen to this new shit, little this, little that, Takashi, none of that bullshit. Go listen to Dolph. Dolph always gonna give you something. I got the whole Gelato mixtape in my car, the CD. I got another Young Dolph mixtape in my CD player right now that I'm playing. Like, this shit really fucked me up, man. It just really fucks me up when young black men who are trying to make a difference for their family and their community get taken the fuck out. Because that's what the fuck I want to do. I want to make a difference for my family and my community, and I have a plan for it. I'm not just saying this shit just to say it. I really have plans. I just know what I need to do it. Now, is it gonna be a grind? Yeah, for sure. But I can embrace the grind. If you know me from a while back, you know how many years, how much time I put into music. And I could have really taken it somewhere, but unfortunately I didn't. But I'm here now. Hey, this nigga bringing up old Jordan B. When I step up on stage, I spit fire like a dragon. The crowd was just relaxing, but now they all maxing. Oh, he done brought up some old Jordan B. Hey, be good with you, James. Holla at me, my brother. I'll definitely try to get better for you, man. We probably gonna end the show here soon though, because I mean it's tough to breathe, man. But I try to do this for y'all, man, every week. I was supposed to do this Friday, but it's Sunday. But hey, it's 140 characters, man. We'll probably end it on that because I got real deep and just real sad real quick. But hey, it's 140 characters, man. Shit, I'm trying to breathe. Catch me. What's today? Catch me next Thursday. Next Thursday, 9:30. I'm gonna do another show for y'all. I'm gonna do the virtual comedy show. I might even do it tonight. I don't know if I can get it set up, but I'm gonna do it real soon because I gotta get these jokes off my chest. I really wanted to do it, but then I caught COVID, and it just really fucked up everything. But I really need to do this virtual comedy show. I really need to start grinding. See, I'll be on the lookout for me for a lot. I'm about to make a TikTok. I'm about to do the virtual comedy show. I'm about to just really go balls to the wall with the shit, man. So y'all about to see me everywhere. Again, PBP podcast, point blank period. Y'all go check out my homegirls, check out my girlfriend, check out her homegirl Hannah. They got a great show. Smoke one with your boy. It's smoke with a dollar sign for the S. So if y'all been looking for it, y'all can't find it. That's probably why. But it's smoke one with your boy with the dollar sign with the S. Go check out my people from Florida, man. That's my kinfolk. CCC TV. Y'all go check out my homegirl. She really bringing in them numbers on YouTube, man. Go check her out. Everybody else that you've ever seen on this show, just fuck with it, man. Fuck with me. But we out of here though, because god damn, man. Don't catch this Rona, man. Stay safe out here. If you got a sneaky link, wear a mask. Fuck a condom, wear a mask. I'm still encouraging to fuck everything raw, but wear a mask. This shit's real out here. But I'll see y'all next week, next Thursday. It's been a good show. It's good seeing y'all again. It's a way to start the new year. Kobe Bean Bryant. I don't even know where to point at. Kobe Bean Bryant, man. Let's strive for greatness this year, man. It's 2022. RIP Bob Saget. Tell your mama I got $15 on OnlyFans, bitch. And I'm fucking out. Peace.